sneak across, and if you get caught, then claim asylum. There's what Donald Trump is doing, what the Trump administration is doing, is inherently reasonable here. So, but ultimately, it's a judge overstepping his bounds. I don't think it'll have much of an effect because I think the message has been sent, and people that are claiming asylum are still going to be remaining in Mexico and other things like that. So, but again, it does show a judge trying to get involved in the executive role, which is what President Trump's exclusive authority to do so in these areas.
Yeah, you're mentioning it here. I mean, there was that ruling, that Supreme Court ruling on nationwide injunctions on Friday. So how does that come into play here? I know that the judge recognized that and put a stay on this ruling for 14 days. So what happens next?
Well, I think the one thing that I would give the judge credit for, he is giving 14 days for the Trump administration to appeal this. So if he is wrong, which I think he is, he will be reversed and it will never go into effect. So that's the one thing. He didn't make it immediate, so that's a good thing. But what happens next? They will appeal to the Court of Appeals or to the Supreme Court, if the Court of Appeals doesn't take that.
That's according to senior White House officials. Natasha, I was talking to somebody who is an expert on such things who was saying, well, why did that happen before the phone call? Isn't that giving up some leverage that you might need? I mean, obviously there are different ways to negotiate, but it's giving up some leverage with Putin. Like, if you want to get Putin to do something, say, if you do X, then we will pause the munitions.
Yeah, I mean, this has been really surprising, and it was a decision that was made by the Undersecretary of Defense for Policy, Albert Colby. And according to the Pentagon, it was done in conjunction with the White House. It was done in conjunction with the Secretary of Defense. This was not a unilateral decision that Colby made. But at the same time, it did seem to kind of directly undercut what President Trump had said just last week about perhaps providing Ukraine